a mess. Hi there, YouTube. It is I, the one, the only, Naudiaexotica. I hate to say this, truthfully, but because I don't know how to manage my time. I mean, I do, but like, this is probably gonna be a shorter live stream, so I'm very sorry. Probably about like an hour, maybe. Um, actually, there's someone who just entered my queue. Someone just entered my queue for a reading, but I'm not doing it right now. I'm not taking them. Hi Morgan, hi Naya. So I'm just not gonna do it. This person who I do not. No, it's my aunt's name. It's not Morgan though. Oh, you know what? I just forgot to. I'm such a mess. I might not even post my links. What a mess. What a mess. Actually, it's funny because the guy who's in my reading queue, he was the one I think I talked about on my YouTube where I was like, it was a normal reading and then it went completely weird. So I don't think I'm going to take him anyway. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to do it. I have an obligation in approximately 1 hour, which is why I feel bad that this is going to be a shorter live. However, hello Umar. Hi, hi, hi. However, let's just do this real fast. I'm just going to post. Oh, I can't do it anyway. Nope, I can't. Oh well. Too late. Oh well. I try to be as productive as possible. Okay. Readings can be heavy on your energy. Please look after yourself while it's... Yeah. Okay. So yes, what's crazy to me, this lady, and again, it's always the people that I'm like most spot on with. Like I can just tune in, that don't leave reviews. And listen, again, I'm just sounding like a broken record here. I know. I'm like, when it's that like crazy accurate, please. But such is life. It was weird because I never had anyone ask me, hi Angelique. I've never had anyone just straight up ask me something, and initially, I'll just say this person asked me what they did. They're good because I was on a fucking roll with these two people that they were interested in. I swear, like it's like it was just weird. I'm like, okay. And then as this person started to get more comfortable, like, and I mean, this was a long reading. They were like, do you know what I do? And for some reason, I'm like, I'm seeing like an analytical, it's analytical, but it's like not, it's not fully an office, it's not an office job. And then I was like, I'm seeing physical touch and like, I don't know, somehow ocean, something ocean, emotional ocean. And this person was like, I'm a trauma therapist. And she's like, you do, there's an analytical side to it. And then I'm like, oh my fucking God. Or trauma, physical trauma, I don't remember. Anyway, but you're so right, Naya, you're on the nose. Like, I'm like, I need to, like, I need the ocean. I genuinely need to go to the ocean. Like, so bad. Other than that, I'm happy. I'm so happy. Things are so good. These are really good. These Welch's fruit snacks are amazing. I just tasted something delicious. I don't know what that was. Peach. Gorge. I wanted to, yes, very trans. Thank you. Very trans. I wanted to look into, because, okay, so I know in my late night live stream from the other night, I talked about getting, hi, Reva. Yes, Angelique. I mean, honestly, like, I am, but I really just need, I just need to reconvene, and I would love an ocean trip. And Banana P has been exclusively talking about an ocean trip. And as a matter of fact, we looked over by San Fran right now. It's like, or not right now, but like lately, while we're in 100-degree weather, San Fran's in like the 60s. I'm like, please, please, I want to go to the Marin Headlands so bad. So bad. Hi, Harper. Reva, how are you? Telephone me and demand sloppy person. Oh my God. That's the only kind of politics we allow in here, Reva. Whoring. Whoring. Whoring is the only politics allowed on my channel. Fuck. Anyway, so yeah. Okay. Last night, I finally got around to finishing this book. Please don't fall on my head. The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. Oh no, I messed up one of the... Son of a bitch. Oh, it's just folded down. Or no, what's... Oh, wait. Son of a bitch. Oh well, it's a little tattered. I'm gonna post... I know it's probably not going to be... Like, no one really cares on my channel about stuff like that. Maybe there's some people interested, but I have a feeling that book reviews could... Again, Reva, thank you so much for capturing how I feel. Like, it will... And kind of my goal here, it will break up the monotony of my channel. So, which is great. So I'm going to review this, and then hopefully if anyone's curious about this book, I will go ahead and, you know, this will help them. And then next is, I don't have it in here, but Wicked. And then also The Gift of Fear, I want to, it's back there. Can you see it? You can see it. I want to retouch on that one. Hi. Jim Bob, how are you? I'm going to revisit that. The Gift of Fear is very important. I think a lot of people need it because it's that intuition. It's that intuition. But that's after Wicked. I'm going to try and give Wicked another shot. Also, I do want to say, I'm not trying to sound like a straight up bitch, but sometimes it's warranted. Do not add my Skype. Please don't add my Skype unless you are trans attracted and you mean business. All right. It's not for anything other than my bitch next. Reva, do you just freestyle? Hi, Juju. There's still people like us left. That, of course, I'm friends with the biggest smut slut you'll ever meet. She loves smut. I only have one smutty book, but I still love it. And we just love reading around here. We could be hook or hose and still love to read. But hi, Kate. I say whatever's on my mind. You know what? I respect that, Reva, truly. It's poetry. Really, it is. So a book review is incoming. Again, just to try and change up my repertoire a little bit. So I'm going to be doing that. Then, oh yeah, so okay, I can't finish a thought sometimes. It actually drives me nuts. The book, the two decks, it was an oracle deck and a tarot deck that I was talking about on my late night stream on Friday when I was late and not here. I ended up purchasing. One of them's called the fuck. I have to look it up. The Libra Moon, or and I was a little apprehensive because I'm like, Libra. But that was me being petty. So I bit the, what do they call that? What's that terminology? What's that term? I bit the, I can't even think straight. What the fuck am I trying to say? Hi, Sam. It's okay. As usual, you have 7 minutes to take back your decision before the fog comes. Not the curse of traveling fog. How are you? How are you, Sams? Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. I bit the bullet. Fuck. And ordered. And again, I do kind of need to chill, but at the same time, it helps me in my work. It helps me do what I do. Serpent and the Peacock. Serpent and the Peacock, but something about Libra Moon. Oh, it's by Libra Moon. But why didn't I get the other notification? Or where did that go? Here it is. Okay. Fuck. Serpent and the Peacock. By the 3 Libra moons. And the edging is this beautiful, like, opalescent, or like, you know, like a disco ball, like chrome, or opalescent is not what I'm trying to think. Chromatic. Beautiful. And then interesting. Yes, edging. And then the other one was that was the tarot, which is medieval. It's medieval themed. And then the oracle deck is called Roses, Dust, and Ashes. And the reason why I'm so, and I can't even fucking look at the thing because Etsy, I'm pissed at Etsy. I even emailed the support, and would you believe it if I said they were no help? The reason why I'm so intrigued by that oracle deck is because it's first of all in a coffin shaped box, which is dope, but I have a feeling it will, when I purchased it, or when I saw it, I was like kind of scoping it out for a week or so before even buying, or even longer than that, honestly. Sometimes I just have like web pages pulled up on my phone, like in Safari. It's kind of a little bit sickening because they just stay there. But I was intrigued by that because I have this deck that is mainly, it's really useful for love, for anything relationship wise. And it's again kind of like one of those lovey-dovey decks. It's called the Goddess of Love. I don't think I want to share some of the imagery because it's a little risque. Beautifully done. Beautifully risque, but I don't want to get in trouble by the YouTube head honchos. But it's gorge. I edged it with red, and this is the backing. It's a collage deck. Let me see if I can find like an appropriate, yeah, see, like this. Gorgeous. Gorge. It's a collage deck full of like just alchemical stuff, dark femme, gorgeous like feminine energy, but also very fierce feminine energy at the same time. And I have a feeling, because it's so kind of mushy and gushy, somewhat. I mean, there's definitely aspects to it that are a little on the darker side, but that oracle deck will kind of, I feel like, level the playing field. I have a feeling it will be very good in combination with this. A lot of it is so nude, so I'm like, I'm not wanting to, I don't want to, you know, But it's gorgeous all the same. I genuinely love the, um, yes, really got to get back into writing. You do, Riva. I was actually just thinking, I'm like, I need a journal because I'd love to do daily polls for myself and like, you know, sit with them, because I think that's like a big thing too, is doing this for people. I mean, ongoingly, like just sometimes it's gotten up to like 8, 9 readings at times, which is wonderful, but some of it's such heavy shit at the end of the night. I'm like, I just need to go outside and sit, truthfully. Um, which I did last night. Felt amazing. But I just have a feeling that because this is very relationship and love based, that kind of that oracle, I'll show you more pictures of it. I did in my other one. I just feel like it will kind of like humble this deck a little bit. Does that make sense? And hopefully they kind of get along. I think they will. I just have a hunch. So far with what I've combined, it's worked kind of immaculately. Some of them. Oh my God. Some of them. Anyways. Remember how I told you I have an endeavor and an hour? That's what that is. Don't mind that. It's just men who can't be patient and wait. Anyway, the combinations that I came up with have been immaculate. There's been oracles of the shadow and light, oracles of the shadow and light combined with the deviant moon. Wonderful. That's been one combo I worked with, and then the only other one was, or two other ones, the vintage wisdom with my regular classic aged Rider-Waite. Fantastic. And then the other combo I've been using recently, phenomenal. I didn't, at first I'm like, I don't quite know if this will work. It just seems like they're very opposite. One of them is a bit like cartoonish and, you know, it tells a fairy tale in a way. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I wandered on the property at 2 a.m. and did a work on the rain. Fantastic. Was it under the buck moon last night? This tells a very grim sort of. Well, not grim, but it's got like darker like fairy tale undertones. What the author or whatever, the publisher, the illustrator, the whomever did was kind of phenomenal in the sense of like, once you get through the major arcana, the fairy tale, or it's not really a fairy tale because it's not love, it's not like, you know, fluff. It's more realistic. It's like about self-empowerment. And so the fact that through the major arcana, she's like telling this story, and then it kind of like snowballs into like the fine tooth combing out of it all with the minor. So and it's gorge. Like she did an immaculate job. I just worked really well with the dark wood tarot, but then combining it with the witch's compendium was the oracle deck, the witch's compendium. I'm like, it's kind of complete opposite in the sense of, yes, there's dark imagery, yes, it's like there's a little bit of like kind of a menacing thing that you get from this, which is fun. It's interesting, but it's very, some of it's very fluff, like some of it's very just light, but it's gorge nonetheless. So it just combines really well with the other tarot, or with the tarot, this oracle deck. And as a matter of fact, today when I read that lady, I'm like, dude, that was a 41-minute call, which is crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, sure. Whatever. Yes, and it made me turn into an Alpha Sigma werewolf. That's 9'4" and fucking ripped. That's phenomenal. Wonderful, Riva. Hopefully not a demonic one, according to this person named Monster420. Interesting. Interesting. 420 is very interesting. But anyways, so I don't know, I guess like throughout with my time on the hotline reading professionally for people, I did not anticipate, I genuinely just thought it was going to be my one original regular deck. That's it. But this has been wonderful. And honestly, it's just been such a good guide to tapping into even more of like an intuitive repertoire of it all. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. I love it. Don't pay any mind to this person. Hi, Kelly. Exactly. Exactly. Hello, Luciano. Love your fucking name. um, but anyways, it was kind of crazy. The things that were conveyed in that 41-minute reading. That was my longest one today. And I loved it. I loved it. So, and she really loved it too. I just wish, like, when I'm that kind of on, I wish they would leave feedback. It would be amazing. Also, hold on, you guys. Does anyone love, okay. Do you guys know who Devin Ball is? Devin Bahal? Devin, oh no, Halbal? It says emergency passport. She's like famous in and there's a lot more pages in somewhere. Where is she famous at? I'm so excited, and I can finally go to Thailand, hopefully. Because not every country accepts it. So I don't know if it was the Philippines. She got like super, super famous, and she gets rushed by crowds of people for her one line. It's like she Kudasai. I love her so dearly. But anyways, I was doing something, wasn't I? Horse bites located on the left side of the waist. Now, what about horse bites? That's so interesting. Or yes, they do go crazy over her. Joke's on you, Monster. I read for a hotline. So no one's touching my cards. I read over the phone. So I don't know what you're on about. But also 420. Let's talk about 420 in your name. Because you want to try and condemn people. And again, on my YouTube channel, we welcome everybody and anybody. You can even look and scroll through countless amounts of videos. I don't condemn or judge anyone. But let's talk about the 420 in your name. Using any sort of substance, right? Like altered states takes us places. Have you ever heard of that? That in and of itself is going against the very thing that you're trying to condemn me for. So, Angelique happily escorted you out. So you can go preach somewhere else. Please. Please. Yes, I don't even know how she, like, well, I don't know the exact video that she got, like, famous off of, but I was obsessed the moment I seen her. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Amazing. Amazing. That's the type of shit I love. I love. Also, hang on. I keep forgetting. I'm trying to, like, I got too many phones. I think I genuinely do. Okay. Monster for 20 is already a red flag if you are a Christian. Oh. Nothing wrong with being sober. Been sober now for almost 7 years from booze. People eat wonderful. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. No, but I don't like the hypocrisy. That's one thing I will not ever resonate with. if you're taking things to alter your state of mind, you have no business preaching to a transgender whore bag who slings cards for people and gives people clarity and relief. So, based on intuition, like, you think I really genuinely need the cards for that? Like, truthfully, really, for real. Anyways. So, there's another thing I wanted to touch on. I wish... Ugh. Sorry, guys. Anyway, hello. Fuck. I wonder if I turn my fan on like a little low, if it will distort the, oops, audio. You guys let me know, okay? Hold on. Either that or I can open this window, but I don't know if it's cooled off yet. No, see, that's too much. Hold on. It's starting to get there, actually. Let me know if you're wearing headphones and you can hear the fan going. Every time I have this on full blast, it feels like I'm literally, it feels like that's all you can hear, which is annoying. So let me know. What? Interesting. Very interesting. Hello. Anyways, so those two are coming. I will most certainly do a review on them, and I feel like that's kind of the direction my channel most certainly needs to take. That and book reviews, just another thing. And I get it now. Like, I'm just not overthinking shit, and I'm keeping with the theme of posting stuff I genuinely give a fuck about. I don't give a shit. I don't care about, like, not everything has to be one thing. Truthfully and wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? A random Squishville brand Squishmallow has found its way into my bed. Really? Wait a minute. Have you bought any more? Are you planning on buying any more this week, Reba? It does seem like it's a ritual for you to be buying Squishmallows, which is lovely. And your birthday is literally in 3 days. Reva's birthday countdown. Okay, 3 days. So what day would that be? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We gotta do a live for Reva on Thursday. Unless you have birthday plans, then we could always celebrate on Friday when I normally do my live. So, you just let me know, Reva. We do need to turn up. I legally can't until it's my B-day. Oh, I see. Yes, Angelique. This one's next. However, I do feel a little bit like I don't know, is it cheating by reviewing a sequel or the second part of a book? I'm just so already captivated, Jesus words, by the cover in and of itself, because it's like Lakefront Billionaires, which I believe is the series, from what my friend said. She did say she had number 1. She had the first one. So, but this is the next one to be reviewed. The Spell Shop will be reviewed tonight. I'm filming, posting tomorrow. So, I found today's Squishmallow in the beams of my ceiling. What? Now, what the hell was it doing there? Do you have plans, Reva? Because if not, we will go live and celebrate. We want to do it when you're here, of course. There's something sticky on the cover, which makes me upsetty spaghetti. I don't know what that was, but I probably just made it worse. I need Goo Gone. But the back of it says, Raphael, Elliot Sinclair is a hopeless romantic who writes love songs. I'm a struggling workaholic who could inspire 100 breakup albums. On paper, we have nothing in common except for my son. For 8 months, I avoid her until our summer trip. 14 days, 2 islands, and 1 nanny I shouldn't be attracted to. Spending time with Ellie is expected, but enjoying her company? That isn't part of our travel plans. After my divorce, I swore to protect my heart at all costs, even if it means breaking hers in the process. Then it says, Ellie, what's worse than working? I fucking don't like that name, by the way. We're already off to a rocky start. What's worse than working for a grumpy single dad? Admitting that I once had a secret crush on him in high school. Thankfully, Rafael Lopez and I have changed since we graduated from Wisteria High. He is a billionaire with a company to run and a child to take care of. I'm an unemployed songwriter he hired to watch his son and teach music. We coexist without any issues until a vacation changes everything. Lines blur and old feelings for Raphael return with a vengeance as I face a new dilemma. Being his son's nanny is one thing, but wishing for more sounds like a heartbreak song waiting to be written. What's with me and these nanny scenarios? Because my all-time favorite book of all, Eyes of the Scarlet Rose, she was a nanny from her billionaire family. Fuck. I'm going to eat a bagel by myself, have coffee, have a B-day dinner, and I don't know. We'll see about it. Yes! Used to hate it when I'd buy a CD and the sticky stuff. Keeping the case closed wouldn't come off. I know. You need some good Goo Gone. That'll do it. One time I bought Goo Gone thinking it was regular Goo Gone, and it was in the spray. So I'm like, oh, that'll be dope. And it was some bullshit. It wasn't even real Goo Gone. It was trash. But this has some sticky shit on it. I'm going to have to take some Goo Gone to it. Truth be told. But very interesting nonetheless. I'm noticing a theme here. I didn't really pick this up I didn't pick it up and read it. I just saw the front and was like, yeah, I want this. And then later in the car, Banana P was like, this is the second one. You noticed that, right? She's like, I have the first one. But I just picked it up. So, I want to take a trip to Barnes & Noble's. I haven't been in a minute. It's been so long. I really want to go. Really want to go. Maybe a day trip. I don't know. But I'm feeling very confident, very, very happy despite, you know, how hectic and chaotic things are. It's honestly been dope. I missed the feeling of like collecting something. It was just what I needed, if I'm honest. Truthfully. And I also feel like what's really good about the reading is the fact that it kind of like, I don't know what that is. What language? You should get Julia Fox's book. I think you'd like it. I think I heard about that one. I think her book. I think. Didn't she do an interview about it? What is it about? Is it about fashion? No. I'd be interested. Honestly, anything at this point. Because truthfully, what I'm noticing is because everything is like there's just a lot, and I'm not complaining because honestly, like looking at it, the last time I was on webcam was for a private show that someone paid for separately. What had nothing to do with my streaming, had nothing to do with the site. It was strictly for a private show they'd already paid for. So with that being said, I'm not on their streaming anymore. There's genuinely no point in it anymore, and not that I'm not ever going to again. I do feel like if I have to, I'll just go on there. But it's wonderful taking the time to really be invested in this. This can take me places. I can go far with this. And then on top of that, I'm collecting something, a tool that I use within my work. How beautiful, honestly. But so in saying that, because it's so a lot all at once, sometimes a lot of people are just lined up, boom, 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 back to back. Reading breaks that kind of, I keep using that terminology that Reva said. It breaks up the monotony, the repetitiveness, the ongoingness. It just kind of gives me a smooth break. And I like that it's things that are a little bit unrelated. I mean, spell shop isn't, but you know. Hi, Jonathan. Hello, Delron. Good. How are you? It's about her childhood moving from Italy to New York, and now she just she got into a bunch of sticky situations being in. Oh, oh. Okay, maybe actually I would be. That was the video I kind of wanted to make, actually. Dominatrix work. You know what I mean? Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, my eyes like watering. But it's actually been really good reading. Like, it's so therapeutic. I mean, of course, the next guidebook I'm going to read actually is the Queen Mab one, but I kind of want to read the Hecate Oracle guidebook because I drew these two in honor of the full moon. One of them is Abundance, and I would know I'm going to botch this. Pandotiera, which is the All Giver, and then the Potnia Theron, Lady of Wild Beasts, Nature. So I kind of want to read the guidebook for them. But again, I would love for the reading. I just need the reading to be like separate from the reading sometimes. Truthfully. The one guy that was in the queue that I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, and I know I said that he was the one that I did a video about, where at first it was, I may have not done a video specifically or strictly on him, but I had included him, that experience with him in a video, where at first it was completely normal, and then he threw out that one question that threw me the fuck off. And he was in my queue when I was logged off, so I'm not logging on until probably late at night when I know he won't answer. Because you can't block anyone on the site. So I'm like, what are you supposed to do in that instance? That lady who flipped shit on me because I wasn't lickety split, I couldn't block her. I emailed the site and they were like, yeah, we can't do anything. Sorry. I'm like, okay. So yeah, but I just need to steer clear of that. Hello. Hi, Sandy. Yes, I am. How are you? How are you? How's your night? I could even send you mine once I finish. Oh, that's so sweet, Sands. He asked me something. So we were on about a very important family issue that was quite serious. And it was, so I'm like, I'm honed in on that. I'm like totally on it. Like, I was like just reading on that. And then all of a sudden it was, I don't really want to say quite what it was, but it was, like, I won't say specifically what it was, but it was a political question. And to go from being tapped into a very serious dispute about family to that, I was like, you got me fucked up. Like, I'm like, I can't, I can't. That's just so not for me. I don't want to tap into that energy at all. Are you noticing a reoccurring theme here? Like, I'm like, I kind of stand on what I say, and you know what I mean? Come on. And when I tell you it was very serious pertaining to his family, it was very serious. So that's just like the craziest curveball. You can't do that. Favorite dinosaur? I like the one that looks like the Loch Ness Monster, that supposedly is the Loch Ness Monster, but a descendant or an ancestor of. That's my favorite one. Can't remember what it's called. YouTube editor is pissing me off, by the way. I didn't know it'd be this big of a deal to try and fix something. Speaking of that, Eminem's, oh, Eminem has a new album. Nice. Drunk dialed me crying to have me on the album because no. Oh my god, Riva. A feature with Riva. I would for sure listen to it. I'd be first in line buying that album. Um so obviously it can get really crazy. People can talk about some very heavy shit, and then on the other side of it, there's like beautiful love readings, or there's those people who are stuck between two people. I always love those because I love to problem solve. I'm like, sweetheart, lay it all out on the table for me, like, and so it was crazy because I also love it too. Exactly, Angelique. Exactly. And you know what? For when there's not any, even though I have like hella bundles around here, I'm like, this actually smells hella, like pretty damn close to it. It smells like a burning sage, truthfully. Oh, I showed you the Spanish side. But I really love it when, because sometimes, okay, so here's the thing. At times, as a matter of fact, how about some oud? I like the other kind of oud. This oud is like bootleg oud. Really good oud is in here somewhere. My favorite that I have like barely any left. This one. Honest to God favorite. Agar wood. My fave. But hem for now because I don't want to. It smells good. It smells like a man's cologne as oud does, but it's a little like not as good. It's not as potent as the other one. So I really enjoy it when people kind of let me do my thing initially. Because what happens sometimes is people get really, oops, I don't know what I just said. People get crazy and just want to kind of pour their heart out to me initially. And they don't really let me kind of really, really assess the situation. But when they just kind of let me do my thing initially and I can like tap in, that's what happened today during the 41-minute reading. It was like a clear kind of two-way crossroads. It was a crossroads, and I tapped into both those fuckers' energies like crazy. I pinpointed them motherfuckers to a T. And that was great. And towards the end too, she was like, she then divulged the situation at hand and who these people were. And I'm like, oh, that's nuts. Yeah, that's nuts. So, I don't know. I don't know. You people can say all they want, you know, but I genuinely just think it's intuition. And by the way, I'm not actually exposing my client books, for the record. Just so you know, I'm not. Even though the title suggests so. Maybe I'll put in parentheses, not really, when I finish with the stream. And Banana P is going to be off, or she already is off. She's going to be in town shortly. I hope you enjoyed her. She's a crazy ass bitch like me. But she has a better way of hiding it. Hi, Nick. Yeah, truthfully, like, it got to be an issue when I first, you know, I was reading for friends. Oh, wow, I haven't heard from her in forever. Wow. Oh, that's sweet. It got to be an issue when I was reading for friends because they would kind of withhold things intentionally. And I get it because, right, like privacy, but at the same time. And I remember it was with the Oracles of the Shadow, Shadows and Light spread out on her coffee table. And, you know, let's just say I was able to kind of pick up on some shit she wasn't fully telling me. So that's kind of when readings for friends got a little sticky. But not often, not all the time. So can you hear that dog barking? I'm very sorry, you guys. It's like if it's not out front and I'm listening to them bark, I'm in my own room with the window open listening to them bark. Have you looked into the zodiac decans, each sign? No, I have not. I had no idea. What's the new zodiac sign that they said um came into the whatever a couple years ago? I'm like crying this lash off. Not to worry. Call me Charlie Brown, by the way. I'm blockhead. Ophiuchus? I've never heard of that. But also they have an emoji for it. Amazing. Sorry. Sorry. Jesus Christ is coming back soon. That's dope. I can't wait to have tea with him. I don't give a shit about your politics at all. At all. Oops. Duh, of course. Also, wait a minute. You know what would be actually perfect? To be living van life and then finding a circus to go run around with. Like, are you kidding me? That would be like the biggest flex on the people who keep calling me, whatchamacallit. Oops. I have not the slightest clue. It's either traveling circus or a brothel. I can't really go wrong with either, huh? Why not both? Shoot high. Aim high. I need to put the blog up for this. So it's kind of interesting the way things work out, truthfully, because these people have been so inconsiderate, standing upright as they die rather than falling over. What do you mean, Reva? Yes, fan life is the ultimate dream, isn't it? I got this last Friday, I think it was. Or was it? Yeah, it was last Friday. From my aunt, who again, just the quirkiest woman, the most eccentric woman in the best way. All the good things, all the good attributes that come along with being quirky and eccentric. She, quite literally is just amazing. I love her so much. So she gifted me this, and I'm definitely going to be making a blog post about it. But after, it's funny because, like, I don't know, things just always happen like this. After she gifted me this, one of the, because this is like this is very vintage. This is from like, I think the 60s. I looked it up. I think it was the 60s. Sweetheart, I do not. But after she gifted me this, you know that one lady who's doing, like, she does makeup history. She talks about the way that the ancient Egyptians wore, like, crushed up gems, practically. Crushed up things and used it as makeup. She's amazing. She's a wonderful artist, but also she dives deep in the history of the makeup. I was watching a video by her. I cannot remember her name, though. And of course this shows up, and I'm like, damn, dude, it just seems, it's a Yardley slicker. It just seems like, I don't know, my aunt is something else. Stuff like this always happens with her. So I need to write a blog post about it, and I figured it would be very interesting because it was such an unexpected thing. And it's always like that with her. Like, what? If it's not crazy books, what, like, I think it's not this one. This is the Bhagavad Gita, or whatever, however you say it. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Bhagavad Gita, I don't remember. But the one behind that, this orange one, she gifted me. It's a transgender author who spoke about her career as a tarot reader. Like, my goodness. I'm pretty sure someone gave this to me and I never gave it back. Oops. But I don't know, just the damnedest gifts, and I figured that would make me want to, do like some sort of deep dive into vintage makeup. I'm gonna have to look up that lady, because I swear she does amazing, amazing videos. It'll be really easy watch. Erin Parsons. Erin Parsons makeup. This is this person here. Let me see. I wonder if it will show me. This woman, phenomenal. Her videos are addicting. I don't watch makeup videos, truthfully. Like, that ship has sailed. I used to be very invested, but I'm subscribed to her. I love it. She's like combined two niches that I mean, you can't look away. It's phenomenal. She's like grinding up lapis lazuli in a mortar and pestle and putting it on her face. Like, yep, here for it. Now, whether or not that's like healthy, I don't know. I think she's even disclosed that some of it is unhealthy. Or toxic or whatever, especially back in the day. I did a report a long while ago on makeup, a long while ago, meaning in high school, on like medieval makeup and how in ancient China they used, what was it, lead-based stuff, but it was also like that, what is that called? Shit. Some sort of really bad powder. What was it? I cannot remember what it is. But all of that, like, I was so fascinated by that. You're subscribed to her YouTube. I think she's also on TikTok. I remember Novimpia, these two drag queens that I absolutely adore from Great Britain. Amazing. I love them. I will binge watch the hell out of them. They just talked about her too. But yeah, I don't know. I absolutely love. Give me some shit like that. I love different shit like that. I don't give a shit about your other shit. I don't care. Nope, no. I really need to sort through, also, I really want to apologize. Okay, I don't know if I've talked about this. Am I religious? I am both religious and spiritual. Can we talk about how Tinder is a fucking scam? You said it, Sam. For real, it is. Did I already say? I think I did. First of all, I've gotten emails, like probably like really sweet emails. I think I did. I must have. I really must have. I think I've talked about this, but I want to say thank you, but also, if I don't respond right away and your emails in spam, just give me a minute. But like, seriously, I'm like, it's just so endearing how people are. They're just so sweet. They're so sweet. I really love that people resonate with what I post on my YouTube. It means the world to me, like more than any other fucking site. I know I'm a broken record. I'll always be a broken record. Tinder is a scam. $2,000. Makeup tutorials. Yes, but I love the weird, cool, quirky ones. I want the dope ass fucking ones. Oh yeah, this needs to go. I don't know why this does this. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. Tinder scammed you $2,000. I'm this. No. Black Crow, I love your name. Oh, my eye is just not stop watering. Because they said they needed it for ultimate Riz. Now, you know what? That Riz thing again. Here we go. I'm like, fuck. I don't understand any of this stuff. But I do know Riz should not cost $2,000. That's a scam. Scam and a half. No, you're not. No, you're not, Angelique. You got catfish scams. You know what's funny? The people who aren't catfishing or scamming, aka me, I was accused of it. Like, people are like, you're a bot, you're this, you're that, or just bullshit. Sometimes they report me again because of the trans thing, but like, they ban the people who don't catfish, and then they allow the people who do catfish. I could go for a Subway cold cut foot long sandwich. Lovely. You just need charisma. I don't see. In terms of what? Rizzing? Ew. Is the act of performing Riz called rizzing? I hate that. Nope. I'm not getting behind any of this. Riz was on point. I'm $2,000 richer now. Good morning. Imagine if Riz was the currency. Imagine if you could sell Riz. I know I've said this before, but I have to circle back because I know we're talking about it again. One of my most disliked videos on YouTube is titled Transgender Riz, because I'm not actually talking about Riz. I mentioned it for a second, and people genuinely thought they were going to be laced up on or rizzed by. I fucking hate that word. That's just so dumb. Multiple times. It actually sucks because I literally ran out of the car after the first minute because I noticed I'm not actually into the... Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Damn catfishes. What the fuck? And Tinder does nothing. I'm catfish myself. I'm not really a breakfast sandwich. You're not? Riva, where's Glass Eater? We have a false breakfast sandwich in here. Riva, you've got some cleaning up to do. Rizzing sounds fake and wrong. No wonder I got scammed. I don't know that I've ever gotten... Ooh, I have a story time before Banana P picks me up. So, damn, I forgot about this, but not really. I was really fucked up over this, and I was like a junior in high school. I got a story time. Oh baby, this was Grindr, and I met it. Oh no, fuck. Fucking A. There's Riva. There's no fucking way. So I will not stop watering, and it better because I have a video to record. So, junior in high school, I was at a new high school. One of my best friends was a 20-something-year-old. Not normal at all. And we were both like hood rats into crazy shit. Just nuts. Well, she was chatting up this guy. I'm gonna just say, from, I think it was Stockton. My sister lives not that far from Stockton. She was chatting this guy from Stockton. He was like this, another hood gangbanger guy. Ugh, supposedly, allegedly. And, it was a little off. He had this sister, and he also had this nephew who were living under the same roof as him. And I remember his nickname to this day. Well, the nephew was supposedly, and I remember getting sent pictures of him too, which were fake. I did a reverse Google search of them. The nephew I was talking to, like, because he was relatively the same age, supposedly, again. I'm kind of giving away where this is going, but, and I remember the nephew's name too, and the sister's name, these people, or said people. And, so we were chatting it up for a while. Supposedly, the nephew got offed. And I was heavily emotionally invested in this person because, again, it was like 2 months and I was a junior of talking to this said person. And I remember my friend being like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you know, because we thought something had happened, something detrimental. Well, turns out, and I remember being so sad when I thought that this person came to their demise. I was crying at school. Not that long after, my friend went all the way to Stockton, where this person resided. And I'm not talking shit because, of course, right, like, I'm trans. I'm not, but I'm not catfishing people. And not only am I not catfishing people, I'm not fucking making, I'm just choked. I'm not fucking making people up. Anyway, so this friend goes to his house, this guy's house. There wasn't any of these people that he had mentioned. No sister to be found, nothing. And apparently he had, this is so much. This is TMI. But, in putting it in the politest terms, this man, according to my friend at the time, had a fake appendage. Like, it wasn't real when my friend was intimate with him. So, something told me that this person, obviously, for whatever, probably their own enjoyment, made up a nephew. Because again, I reverse Google searched those images. They look like some sort of weird, I don't know. But I'm assuming that this was like a trans man who catfished that friend. And I think they were together a little bit longer after that. Because my friend was very open. She didn't really give a shit. Hell, she was best friends with me. But, just very weird. A very weird experience. I remember being very sad because, again, I thought this person met their demise, who I was becoming emotionally invested in, who was a fallacy. I remember crying to my school counselor about it because I was so distraught over it. Oh, and then me and my friend also looked into, like, the current events at the time, because obviously something like that would be reported. The way that they were saying was it played out, and it wasn't reported. So there was no news article of it. There was no nothing of it. No police log even. So, very weird catfish story time, and that's possibly like the only time I'd ever actually been catfished. And it wasn't really even just me, it was also my friend. So I'm like, oh, that's so odd. Interesting. Not bad dragon. Oh no, no. Oh God. But that whole situation was so absurd. And I don't even think that he eventually came clean or anything. I don't think that was the case. I think me and my friend just came to the conclusion that we were being played. But, although actually, wait. During the Craigslist days, Craigslist dating, actual dating, not, 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 you know, trapping. I never, again, I just have to make it a point because everyone thinks that that's all there was on there. Nope. Actual dating on Craigslist. I remember getting sent pictures of some sort of model, and this idiot was not smart enough to crop out. And again, we were emailing back and forth. They didn't crop out the Instagram handle at the bottom of the thing, and it was the name that they'd said was their name didn't line up with the Instagram handle that was at the bottom of the selfies or the pictures. So, like, fuck. Are you in a relationship? No. Genuine question. Do you think that a trans person should let the other person know they're first they're trans before going on the yup. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yup. If you love your fucking life, you will. Yup. Look on my channel. That's literally my running theme for my channel is like, you better fucking claim that shit. You better stand in your truth, ho. So, yes. 100%, because I feel like your bases are covered if that's the case. If you genuinely disclose it, you have nothing, you did your due diligence. But if you're out here fucking around on people, then you better not be sorry when people fuck around on you right back. You know what I mean? Not justifying it, but at the same time, it's like, play stupid fucking games. You win dumbass fucking prizes. You feel me? Come on now. So my besties outside, you guys, I would take you with me, but I don't need a repeat of what happened last time. I'm still waiting on YouTube to properly process so I can go in and do my thing. But you always tell your dates you're a sandwich. Good breakfast sandwich. That's wonderful. That's the type of shit we like over here. But you know what I mean. But also I don't really date much anymore. I'm like to myself. And of course someone's gonna fucking know when I, step out with them. Of course I'm gonna let them know no matter what. Like, I want you to know what you're getting yourself into because I need you to enjoy all of this over here. All of it. Otherwise I'm wasting my time and you're wasting my time. You know what I mean? It's like we both, it's a lose-lose over here. So, banana peas outside, all right? So do you remember when I asked how to be a baddie? Well, I became one. Nice, Heaven. Thank you, Aiden. You guys, I'm so sorry this was cut short, but I'm going to obviously be back on Friday. Or Riva, you gotta just let me know. Instagram DM me because I know that your birthday's actually on Thursday. So there could be an early commencing of my YouTube lives. It could be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll work that shit out. You already know. I love you guys so much. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or video requests, feel free to email me. Again, I'm so appreciative at Naudiaexotica.com. And also don't forget to read my motherfucking blog. Oh wait, did I say? Follow all my links at Naudiaexotica.com. And also don't forget to read my blog, which is Naudia'sCurioTrove.com. And until the next video, there will be a video up tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. And yes, thank you. You guys have a wonderful night, okay? Thank you, breakfast sandwich. Bye, you guys. Bye, Sam's. I'll be back. Bye.